Apologies if my throat cracks or breaks during this announcement. I woke up this morning and I had zero voice, and the little bit of voice that I was able to gather together was very reminiscent of Marge Simpson. So the kids thought that this was hilarious. Anyway, I've been minding myself all day on the recommendation from one of our Positive Mindset family members, the gorgeous Paula. She told me to drink lemon and honey, which I did, and now I'm feeling much better. So thanks ever so much for that, Paula. The story is this, okay? Listen up. This is really, really important. For those of you who saw the live stream that I did last week when I was a little bit upset and my body veered towards the church, and I prayed and I got a vision of a solution to a problem that I was having. This is my vision, okay? At the moment, you know when you need help? You don't need help in a minute, and you don't need help in a month's time or 9 weeks' time. You need help now. You need it today. You need a plan, okay? I have a situation on my hands where my one-to-one clients are doing fantastically, and they'll tell you that. They put up fantastic reviews all the time. And I'm really very lucky that I get to work with so many amazing people. However, I can't clone myself, and I find myself in a situation now whereby I have to say to people, I actually can't get you in to see me until another 6 or 8 weeks. And in my opinion, that is not good enough, because I know what it's like to need help. And if somebody had said to me back then, sure, I'll see you in 6 weeks' time, sure, that's like asking me to wait for 6 years. I would have lost my mind. Do you hear croaking now? So I have a solution to the problem, okay? And this is my solution. Myself and Janice Viscardi have been inundated with people asking us, when is the next workshop on? When is the next workshop on? And lads, a production like we did in the Gibson this year is so huge and it's so big, and there's a team of people behind me helping me get that together, okay? So I can't put on a workshop every couple of months. It's too huge and it's too overwhelming, okay? But what I can do is this, and what I know for sure is this, and anybody who's been to the workshop will tell you, okay? We all learn quicker in a group than we do as individuals. We are all stronger as a group than we are as individuals. And every single client that comes to see me says the same thing. They say the following. They say this, paraphrasing now. Listen, I know this is really stupid, but this is how I feel. And, you know, I know I'm probably the only Egypt now who feels this way. Okay? And they all say the same thing. They all say the same thing. Okay? So for you, I'm talking to you who is struggling on your own and who you think you're the only person who has the problem that you have. You're not. I can tell you that you're not, because a lot of women come through my fingers, and a few men. Okay, I'm not forgetting about the men. Okay, I have something in the pipeline for them too. So this is going to be the story. This is generally what women come to me, and men, what they come to me about, okay? Low confidence, low self-esteem, a lack of self-worth, wordiness, yeah? Poor communication skills, no boundaries. They don't even know what their boundaries are, okay? Unable to say the word no without feeling guilty. People, you know, not understanding what self-care is or even that it's important, okay? And I have learned that lesson so hard in the last week, hence why now I'm ill, okay? So this is the solution to everybody's problem, okay? There's power behind this. There's going to be epic. This is a movement, okay? And this page is a movement, and the family member page is a movement as well. I'm just delighted to be part of it. I'm delighted to be on the ride, which is all, right? This is the solution to the problem. I am launching, let me get the diary here in front of me. I am launching on the 6th of November, Round Table Talks, and it is entitled Warrior Women at the Fort, okay? I work in Richmond Fort. It's an actual fort. And I was recently saying goodbye to somebody on Facebook, and we were just saying, yeah, chat to you, and she said, I'll see you in the fort where all the warriors go. And I got chills down my spine when she said that. And I said, we're going to use that name for this project that I'm launching, okay? Now, I understand that people have an issue with allowing themselves to be vulnerable, okay? I get that. However, all growth happens in vulnerability, yeah? I understand that people think they're the only people who have these issues. And I'm here to tell you you're not, because I know it. I know it like I know the back of my hand, okay? And I know that we all can learn in numbers much faster and quicker than we can as individuals, right? I am going to do roundtable talks with 10 people max, maximum 10, okay? If this becomes a thing, I'm going to do it every month. If it becomes an even bigger thing, I'm going to do it weekly. Right now, I'm doing this as a once off on the 6th of November at 7 p.m. in Richmond Fort. It is for 2 hours, okay? I will give guidelines to all of the things that I just mentioned above, all the things that we struggle with. That's what we're going to be discussing. Bring notepads. It's going to be very informal. It's going to be encapsulating. It's going to be very community-based. And it's going to be a soft place to fall, okay? Anytime you're in my company, it's always a soft place to fall. And it's also a safe place to fall. So, I am launching it out to the public, okay? Myself and my private family group, we're doing one of these roundtable discussions privately in Richmond Fort between now and then. It'll be before the 6th of November, okay? We're going to have our own little private one first. And we are going to smash it up that day. That's all I know. The girls are really, really excited about this. So if you think that this is something that you're interested in, if you think that this is something that could be of benefit to you, I need you to contact me directly, okay? And I'm only taking 10. That's it. There will not be more than 10 people at this table. And if there's more than 10, I'll put on another one, okay? If you have any questions, if I have not explained that clearly, pop your questions in underneath. Fiona Collins says, where is that, Nikki, please? That is in Drogheda, okay? In a place called Millmount. It's on a hill, and you can see it from everywhere in Drogheda. It's where I had my first workshop, okay? Public transport to Drogheda is fantastic. There are buses that pass by the door. There's a train station that is a 5-minute walk away. And everybody thinks that Drogheda is a miles away. In actual fact, it's 20 minutes from the airport. I'm in South Drogheda. I'm not in the other side of Drogheda, okay? It takes me to get to Dublin, in Dublin 5, it takes me 40 minutes door to door, okay? So Drogheda is not a million miles away. It's really an extension of Dublin. So lads, if you have any questions, hi Marie O'Sullivan. If you have any questions, pop them in underneath, and it would be absolutely my pleasure to get back to you. And I look forward to seeing 10 of you on the 6th of November. Take care. Slán.